It's already a week since Lawal Daura was sacked as the Director General of the State Security Service, and his replacement, Matthew Seifa, has pledged to review all cases of alleged unlawful detention and human rights abuses. That move by the Acting Director General has been lauded by the National Human Rights Commission. Legal practitioner Ebere Okonkwo joins us now from Abuja to take a look at this. Many thanks for joining us, Ebere.
Thank you very much for having me.
Indeed, this will be good news for the likes of Elzek Zaki and Dasuki and some other people whom some Nigerian probably have been calling for their release. But do you think Seifa can make good his promise, looking at the fact that he's not a substantive Director General, just in acting capacity?
Well, we have an acting president that is always acting and is doing very substantial things. So I do not believe that the appellation acting can restrain the acting DG of DSS from acting as he should act. I am one of those who are also very elated at some of the things that we are hearing regarding the review of cases of illegal detention and abuse of fundamental human rights. And I think that it is something that everyone should rejoice about. But then it calls to question why institutions of state have to wait for directives. I mean, the acting DG of DSS has been in the service for a while now. And if he has this kind of agenda, I'm worried that we have institutions that people who are, for a director in DSS cannot, execute such laudable initiative because there is a DG that will not allow such things to happen. It's time for our institutions to start running automatically. If we have a law backing an institution in acting in a particular direction, those institutions should act. They shouldn't have to wait. Last week, the Inspector General of Police wrote a report and said waiting for that directive in respect of matters that they ought to act in their ostensible authority. I think that these are some of the challenges that we need to begin to address as we go forward as a nation.
Right. Now, Ebere, for the sake of clarity now, tell us what exactly are the lawful procedures in detaining a suspect charged of criminal charges?
Well, the truth, with the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, a few of these things have become very, very clear. When a person is arrested, initially before the advent of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, we had the issues of holding charges, where people can be detained, and their rights to being taken to court within the specified 48 hours being trampled upon. So when a person is arrested, we believe that within a period of 48 hours, that person should be brought within a court of competent jurisdiction. A court of competent jurisdiction. The idea of taking to a place where no jurisdiction inures in order to, begin to stretch the process of the person's detention has now been outlawed by the new regime in our criminal administration of criminal justice. So the idea of holding people while waiting to conclude investigations for bailable offenses has now been abolished. So it is someone's right to have bail when that person is arrested, and the person must be brought before a court of competent jurisdiction within a period of 48 hours.
All right, let's leave it at that for now. Thank you very much, Ebere Okonkwo, for your insights on TVC News Hour.
Thank you.
Right now, we'll take a break and be back with more on TVC News Hour. Stay with us.